Hello, I'm Janardhan Kar. This is another episode where I'm going to talk about how we take the event so seriously on ourselves that we spoil our mood, our life, everything. Events do occur, and many events will not be to our liking. Like that, every time we cannot be successful, and there will be large dose of unsuccessful events in our life and career, so also in career. But when such events happens, we take it very seriously, thinking as if it is our failure. It is not that event or one of our activities which was not liked or we could not succeed, but we take it as if it is our failure. It is not actually our failure. It is actually failure of the events, and what we did, it could not succeed, or the result what we wanted was not to you our liking. To give example, because it is very difficult to explain such a thing, but it is very easy to explain with an example, and I am trying to give one example from my own service career. It was it was sometimes back in 2009. I was working as a senior manager, and throughout my career up to that point, I was working well, and I was also appreciated for my work. But that year, I was due for promotion, and I didn't get the promotion. So I was so serious about the whole thing, as if it was a failure of mine. It is not that I got a promotion, as if me as a person has been rejected. Because so far I have uh, never ever unsuccessful in my promotions. So I took it very seriously, and I asked a question: Why me? And that worked on my health, my behavior. I got depression, all sort of things happened. It took quite a long time for me to course correct my own belief system, and I eventually came out of that. That is why I am trying to tell the thing which I want to tell to the working professional, particularly in their mid career. The issue was not that I failed. Maybe because of very many reasons, I could not get the promotion. So it took about 6 months. Then I was brooding. It was affecting my health, my behavior in personal behavior in work, and also in my family. So I was irritated, and at that time I was not, my intellect uh, was failing me. I was not able to I was not able to find regions, and there was absolutely no region. And I talked to my father. Then my father told that, see, it is not that every time you'll get a promotion. Promotion doesn't happen for different reasons. And one thing you should take very seriously, that all the time you should work in such a way you should remain promotable. Whether you get a promotion or not, that is not the issue, but you should work in such a way that you should feel you are promotable. And I was promotable. Everybody appreciated my work that year. So then, when I got out of that mesh and became aware, I took to art of living, and I got myself anchored. Then I found when I was getting my promotion in time, and I was getting all good things, I never had asked a question: Why me? Why I got all these things? So many people they didn't get promotion every time. Out of say 100 people, only 50% or less than that even they get promotion. So I never asked that why I am getting. But when I didn't get, I was very upset. Then when I analyzed, I felt that as if it is a slap on my face as a person, that I am not good. But I found that my bosses are not finding myself anything bad, or their behavior towards me has changed. Only thing is that when I didn't get, of course, my boss also told me that we're sorry that you didn't get promotion. And they explained very many reasons, but it never went to my ears. I was brooding, and nothing anybody says was good, getting inside me. So what I'm trying to say that events do occur, and every time events will not occur to our satisfaction or our expectation, and there will be small and big failures, small and big things which is not to our liking. We should not take it to our heart. We should take it like a feedback, like it didn't it I didn't get it, or it is not up to my expectation. Instead of thinking that it is against me, the situation should be it is a feedback, and I should analyze what is that didn't work. So if I find what didn't work, then you will find ways how to correct it, how that kind of thing doesn't happen again. In my case, that was the last time I didn't get promotion. After that, when I corrected myself, I behaved normally, and I took much interest. And wherever I found that there is a dearth of promotion, then I got shifted to other places. I asked for change of place, change of department. So I grew up in career, and I got to the position of managing director. So what I want to say, that failures do occur. That doesn't mean that you failed. Maybe that particular work you did, what we expected, that didn't happen. So it is not to be taken to heart, and it should not affect your ego and you go to depression. Instead of that, every event should be taken as an event, and you have to isolate yourself from the event, and like a third person, you find that if it didn't happen to your expectation, then what is that happened that it didn't come up to your expectation. Once you get into that analysis mode, cutting out yourself from the activity, seeing the activity from a third point of view, then you will come to a scenario that you will find that what went wrong and how to correct it, so that you remain proactive for the next event of similar kind. And again, having corrected yourself, it will not happen in your career. It doesn't mean that you may there could be failure in different kind of this thing. So every time when something happens, as a very knowledgeable person, distract yourself from that particular activity, and from as a judge, try to see what is that didn't work, why there was a failure. It was a failure of the event, your action. It is not a failure of you. You are Every man has potential to be successful. Only thing is that he should not lose his intellect or intellectual faculty. If he is calm minded and take everything in the stride and look at the regions, then it is possible. So in this episode, what I want to tell to the people who are professionals or otherwise also, that as you go up, situations will come in profession and also in your life, whether it's social, political, family. Situations will come, and your expectations and the result you got may not match, and sometimes it will be just opposite, and it is a great failure from the point of view of your expectation. In such cases, without losing the calm, without becoming depressed and taking it to your heart, you should apply your mind as a sensible person with the logic, that what is that which didn't work, what is that you expected and it didn't work, and why. Analyze that. So only a calm, composed mind will be able to analyze the situation and scenario, and that will be a great lesson. So these failures will be greater lessons than success, because when success comes, we take it for granted that yes, we deserve it, we got it. Nothing we really deserve. So failures are pillar to success, as they say, if those failures are taken as a event and feedback, and a logical mind, it is analyzed. So with this, I close this episode. If you like this, click the like button and forward it to people who may like to know, and also click the link given in the bio to be a member of my community, to get such information, such episodes in future also. So again, before closing, I'll say that events will be events. They will be up to our expectation or against it, but we should isolate it. We should we should feel isolated from that, and take it as event, not as something us. You should not believe it is you who failed. It is your activity or certain this thing didn't measure up to your expectations. Once you come to that position, a logical position, as a intellectual intellect, with your intellect, you will be able to analyze and take corrective action. Thank you.